everyone, welcome to another episode of Partner Connect by Advisorkhoj. Today in Partner Connect, हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं Mr. Manish Vinod from Ranchi from RM Associates. Manish जी, आपका Partner Connect में बहुत-बहुत स्वागत.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So Manish जी, before हम ये questions and answers का शुरू करें, पूरा का पूरा आज का पॉडकास्ट, मैं ये जानना चाहूँगा व्यूअर्स के बिहाफ पे कि मनीष जी ने बिफोर स्टार्टिंग आरएम एसोसिएट्स व्हाट वाज हिज जर्नी, प्रोफेशनल जर्नी, एंड व्हाट प्रॉम्प्टेड यू, व्हाट मोटिवेटेड you to become a mutual fund distributor?
Thank you, Saranji. Thank you very much. I'm really honored for being a part of Advisorkhoj also, and really thank you everyone for listening to me also. Now, my career, actually, my journey as a mutual fund distributor began a bit later of my career, because I started my professional career from SR Oil Jamnagar in HR department in 1995.
Human Resources Department.
HR department.
Okay.
Yeah. So 1995, from Ranchi to Gujarat, Jamnagar, I was there, and then I think it was very good on my part, because I am using that into my existing right now current job career also. But after that, this project was SR was not coming up, and we were having some problems. Then suddenly I decided to leave. And then in 2000, I joined Stock Holding Corporation of India Limited, and one of the branches of Ahmedabad as a branch head.
Mm-hmm.
And I was from HR to financial market. I was slightly a very new guy, but I started learning from all the people from Gujarat, and I really learned a lot. And because a stock holding corporation, being the biggest financial institutions as far as the DMAT is concerned, RBI bonds, I started learning gradually. And then my passion started.
Excellent.
And then when your passion becomes your profession, then sky's the limit.
Absolutely.
So passion started growing, and I then noticed that many individuals struggle with understanding where and how to invest their hard-earned money. And after that, I joined IDBI Bank also in 2005. And when I was transferred to Calcutta as DGM, then I resigned, because I had some family problems. I was the only son. So then I joined, and I started on my financial consultancy as RM Associates in 2014. I started on my own.
So almost now 11 years.
Yeah.
So how's that journey been of a mutual fund distributor, being a mutual fund distributor?
Yeah, because when I started knowing about the benefits of equity, because after stock holding, I started learning. Then I started implementing into banking sector also. So then I came to know what are the benefits when you have the horizon. Then this motivated me to step into the financial advisory space to guide them towards achieving their financial goals. So starting RM Associates was a natural extension of that vision to create a professional platform where clients could access honest suggestions. Because I feel when you are into this field, you have to be very, very transparent, very ethical, reliable services, and long-term wealth management support. Absolutely. It should not be, the relation should not be very, very artificial. It should be very, very natural. Then only you can build up your relationship.
Absolutely, sir. Bilkul sahi.
Over the years, what has kept me going is the trust my clients have placed in me, and the satisfaction of seeing them grow financially. Because when you see the smile on the face, when you suppose they start making money also, that smile gives you a full satisfaction that you have done something, whether they are HNI's client or whether they are plumber or carpenter or everybody.
Hmm.
So I am dealing with all these people, whether they are maid, whether they are laborer, they are panwala. So I
Hmm.
start pitching to them also, because if these people are not aware, they can invest in that type of fund where they can their money
बिल्कुल
will
सही,
go into waste.
absolutely.
So
Very
these are the
true.
things, and that gives you very, very
एक्सेलेंट
satisfaction.
एक्सेलेंट एक्सेलेंट नहीं बिल्कुल, बिकॉज जब तक एजुकेशन नहीं होगा एंड जब तक क्लाइंट सेटिस्फैक्शन नहीं होता, तब तक द इंटरनल अचीवमेंट इज नॉट फेल्ट, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। एब्सोल्युटली। थोड़ा रांची मार्केट के बारे में बताइए कि यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टर किस तरीके से सोचता है।
Ranchi market is really like the Ranchi market has evolved quite a bit
हम्म।
over the years.
हम्म।
Now, earlier investors were inclined towards the traditional options like FD मेरे को करना है, gold and real estates में करना है. But now, with increasing awareness through media, through your Advisorkhoj, or there are so many platforms, so now we are seeing a gradual but steady shifting from market linked investments such as
हम्म।
mutual funds. So today, investors in Ranchi, especially the younger generations, because I have got so many clients from Bangalore and then Bombay. So though most of our people just joined and they started about, they're beginning to understand concepts like SIPs, long-term
हम्म।
wealth creation, and goal-based. So they are very, very professional that how to make money and how to go through this systematic investment plan. So they are also doing all these things in not only in Ranchi, because
हम्म।
I think all the young generations have become very, very knowledgeable, and to some extent we are also making them aware. But by educating investors, simplifying complex financial
हम्म।
ideas, and helping them stay disciplined, so they are
हम्म।
also learning like this. So Ranchi is a growing market with a lot of potential. People
हम्म।
are curious, learning fast, and gradually building confidence in mutual fund as a reliable wealth building avenue.
श्योर श्योर श्योर। एक बात बताइए मनीष जी, दैट आपको क्या लगता है कि म्यूचुअल फंड्स एक कितना इम्पोर्टेंट टूल है या प्रोडक्ट है फॉर अ क्लाइंट्स एसेट एलोकेशन? आपको मतलब कि हाउ रेलेवेंट इज म्यूचुअल फंड्स टुडे इन अ क्लाइंट्स लॉन्ग टर्म वेल्थ क्रिएशन प्रोसेस, एंड क्यों?
I have been into this field since 2000, and I have seen so many fluctuations also,
हम्म।
uh, 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 IT bubble, then subprime cases, and earthquakes, and all these things I have seen. So my article also published in Economic Times that equity market has been giving a better return than any other financial instruments. Anybody can check in Google and see my article in financial, because I have got a passion of writing articles in like BBC and then Financial Express and Money Control.
वंडरफुल
But
वंडरफुल।
my view is the very, very important thing is that it is your investment which are invested in that economy which is taking Sensex or Nifty upward or downward.
हम्म।
You are
हम्म।
not investing in that economy which is slightly low. So Indian economy is growing, and if you are investing, it is the economy which is taking your money upward. So you must be reading all these things that market is touching. So I have seen from 2000, 3000 Sensex to like today 85, 80,000, which is growing. So Indian economy is growing and your money is growing. I have seen so many shares also like TCS and PNB and every, so that is growing. So you are investing in particular that economy, in that shares on. So that is going. So this is what I wanted to say, right? And uh, before suggesting any mutual fund schemes, we always focus on understanding the client's financial goals. Because once I go for the suggestions or advice to them or like consult with them, I ask about their goals. If the horizon depends on your horizon also. So younger people, if they go for 12, 13, 15 years, so that equity part is always there. But once the person who is coming with a retired, like retired person. So that product is completely different than equity funds. So this
Yes.
is what, once you meet the people, then only you can take the decision.
So मैं अगर आपसे पूछूं कि एक इन्वेस्टर का पूरा आपने रिस्क प्रोफाइलिंग इवैल्यूएट करने के बाद व्हाट परसेंटेज ऑफ हिज 100% पोर्टफोलियो आप तकरीबन यूजुअली ऑन एन एवरेज म्यूचुअल फंड्स की तरफ इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए सजेस्ट करते हैं?
ये एक तो सबसे पहले सुरेन भाई, मेरे को जानना है कि म्यूचुअल फंड्स प्लेज अ वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट रोल इन आवर क्लाइंट्स पोर्टफोलियो. सो वी कंसिडर्ड देम इन ए लाइक डिपेंड्स कि उनका, सपोज एक बंदा 22-23 इयर्स का आता है, तो आई कैन सजेस्ट कि इक्विटी फंड, बिकॉज उनके होराइजन 22-25 years के रह सकते हैं at the 40-45. Then definitely if he is interested for SIPs also, then definitely I can go for equity part.
Sure.
Equity part go because
बट मेरा पूछने का मतलब ये था कि आप कितना 80-90% कंफर्टेबली डेट में, हाइब्रिड फंड्स में, बेसिकली म्यूचुअल फंड्स में ओवरऑल एलोकेशन जो आप करते हैं 80-90% जाता है, या आप बाकी प्रोडक्ट्स भी कुछ अलग नॉन म्यूचुअल फंड्स भी सजेस्ट करते हैं फिर?
नॉन म्यूचुअल फंड्स में मेरा 10 to maximum 10 to 20%, because I equity part always better return हमको दिया है. अगर हम 15% 12% भी रखते हैं, when you compare with FDs, when you compare with other financial instrument, this fund has always been given, whether it is hybrid fund. So the person who is a very new guy, if he is investing, so I suggest also hybrid funds if he is investing lump sum also, so that he can see the beauty. If he's tested the flavor of equity fund or a hybrid fund, he will not go to anywhere. So
absolutely.
On the basis of the your report and money control or value research, I always suggest 70-80%, because what is happening now, if you see, मैंने अगर इक्विटी हाइब्रिड में लगाया, बैलेंस में लगाया, people have the tendency to compare with other funds कि मेरे को small cap has given me a fund of 25% और आपका बैलेंस is 12%.
इस सवाल का जवाब कैसे देते हैं आप मनीष जी क्लाइंट को?
मैं कंपेयर करता हूं कि आपके जो गोल है, बिकॉज एट द टाइम ऑफ टेकिंग द इन्वेस्टमेंट आई ऑलवेज से कि व्हाट इज योर होराइजन and what is your risk appetite, then only I can suggest. Suppose कोरोना में मैंने बहुत सारे देखा जो मैंने को रेकमेंड किया कि मैंने हाइब्रिड एंड बैलेंस फंड को रेकमेंड किया, बट आफ्टर 2 years he started comparing कि मेरे को वो 21 में या 22 में जब मैंने मिड कैप या स्मॉल कैप में डाला, so there should not be any comparison. So अभी तक वो clients convinced होते हैं, because I always explain to them on the basis of your analysis कि ये रिजल्ट है, ये आपका है हाइब्रिड है, 60-40 है, इस तरह का रेशियोज है. बट इफ यू गो फॉर 100% इक्विटी पार्ट, देन देयर विल ऑलवेज बी अ रिस्क आल्सो. बट इफ यू आर कीपिंग इट फॉर मोर देन 7 years 10 years, you will get the money. So this is what I explain. So nothing, अभी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होते हैं, लेकिन people have the tendency कि चेंज कर दें, आप इसको चेंज कर दें, स्मॉल कैप में है, so start comparing with other funds कि मेरे को स्मॉल कैप में 30% दिया, आपका यहाँ पे 15% दिया. Why it happened? When you explain, when you convince, then they are normally convinced.
बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं, बिकॉज क्लाइंट का हैंड होल्डिंग प्रोसेस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. बिकॉज एक बारी क्लाइंट का आपने रिस्क प्रोफाइलिंग कर लिया, अंडरस्टैंड कर लिया उसका क्या नीड है इन्वेस्टमेंट्स की तरफ, एंड देन हैंड होल्ड करके सो दैट the client should not compare any fund where he should never be, because his risk appetite does not permit him to be there, and then obviously that hand holding is very critical कि भाई आपके risk profiling ये आपको allow ही नहीं करता. It's very very important, very very. मनीष जी, क्या research tools आप utilize करते हैं when you are suggesting any fund to a client, to an investor?
नॉर्मली आई गो फॉर दिस, एक तो मेरे कुछ आर्टिकल्स निकले हैं मनी कंट्रोल वगैरह में, बट बिफोर सजेस्टिंग एनी म्यूचुअल फंड सिस्टम, वी ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन अंडरस्टैंडिंग द क्लाइंट्स फाइनेंशियल गोल्स, टाइम होराइजन, रिस्क प्रोफाइल, एंड देन मेंशन दैट वैल्यू रिसर्च ऑनलाइन, देन मनी कंट्रोल. Above all, I read newspaper, that is Economic Times. I go for Financial Express,
Hmm.
two articles, and then Money Outlook.
Hmm. Hmm.
On the basis of that, I keep on writing articles
Hmm.
because I cannot work like an agent कि market ऊपर जाएगा
Hmm.
नीचे जाएगा
Hmm.
सर पैसा लगा दीजिए. No,
Hmm.
that should not be there. You should have the proper reason. You
Hmm.
should have the knowledge. Suppose I am taking classes. So when you are taking classes, you have a mass people. So
Hmm.
all time you get some negatives also, you get some positive also. You have the capability to overcome from negative to positive.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that means you should have the knowledge. So on the basis of these, I read papers. My articles are all being published in all the papers also. So tools, value research, and then money control, and then definitely Advisorkhoj. These are the things which, and magazines also I read in the
Sure. Sure. Sure.
keep watching TV also. So I try to CNB watch a news channel also like BBC,
Hmm.
CNBC also. Then on the basis of these things,
You kind of create.
yeah,
Sure. And uh, you must be doing a lot of investor education
yes,
initiatives also.
yes. I'm taking. I have got so many presentations in colleges.
Mm-hmm.
I am taking. I'm a faculty of XISS also. I'm on going to XIS Xavier Institute of Social Sciences. Then I'm going to Xavier also. That
Mm.
gives me some slightly because when you are visiting, I have got some presentation that has to be arranged in IMA also. So they are
Mm.
doctors. They should have like they can ask also some questions also. For
Mm.
that, you have to be prepared before going
Mm.
into this presentation. Schools, they are not because since morning till evening they are completely involved into education.
Yes, yes,
We
yes,
have to
absolutely. Yes.
like they have to we have to make them aware what is exactly financial planning and all these things.
Mm.
So I am taking all these things into um,
Excellent. So all these investor education initiatives आप बहुत regularly करते रहते हैं.
exactly.
Yeah. आपको म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री के सॉरी आप कुछ कह रहे थे?
रिसेंटली भी मैंने अभी कैब्रियन स्कूल में भी किया,
अच्छा.
सचिदानंद स्कूल में किया. तो ऑल टीचर्स आर getting aware about all this thing.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think this is a great work which you're doing. Wonderful, Manish ji. Manish ji, म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री की ग्रोथ के बारे में आपका क्या थॉट प्रोसेस है गोइंग फॉरवर्ड?
As I had told you that mutual fund industry India has a very strong growth trajectory ahead with the increasing financial awareness, digital adoptions,
Hmm.
and regulatory support. More investors are moving from traditional savings to market-linked
Hmm. Hmm.
investments. So
Hmm.
as you know, the SIPs are continuously, the amount of this is continuously increasing. So what I had told you that you are investing in that economy which is growing. So
Yeah.
equity market or share, mutual fund market is also growing. So as disposable income and long-term financial goals rise, mutual fund will continue to be one of the most preferred investment avenues for retail investors. That is why it is my view.
एक पर्सनल सवाल, मनीष जी अपनी पर्सनल इन्वेस्टमेंट्स कहाँ करते हैं? म्यूचुअल फंड्स में करते हैं
All,
अधिकतर या वगैरह
all,
वगैरह?
all equity fund because I have seen because I have tested the flavor of.
हाँ.
So all into going into SIPs,
हाँ.
and I try to continue. And if the market falls, then I try to go for additional purchase and all.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So normally I start recommending continuously since 2014. I
Hmm.
have written one article in Step Up SIP. Now
Hmm.
everybody is recommending. In
Hmm.
2014, I had written an article for Step Up SIP. So
Hmm.
there will be some increase, incremental 10% in your SIP portfolio every year. That will big. That will be a big corpus, and it will beyond your wild imagination.
एब्सोल्युटली, एब्सोल्युटली, या एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट, बिल्कुल सही. मनीष जी, आजकल सोशल मीडिया का जमाना है, तो आपके हिसाब से सोशल मीडिया कितना रेलेवेंट है टू रीच आउट टू इन्वेस्टर्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एजुकेटिंग देम, कम्युनिकेटिंग विद देम, एंड आपने कुछ सोशल मीडिया इनिशिएटिव्स लिए हैं अपने एंड पे?
अभी LinkedIn पे मैं कर रहा हूँ, but social media plays a very important role today, especially in building trust, awareness, and trust. So, and the investors are basically becoming more digital first. They research, compare, and even make more financial decisions based on the content they consume online. इससे करना है, उनसे करना है, इसमें जाना है. So having a strong and credible social media presence is essential. At RM Associates, we have been consciously building our social media presence. We regularly share educational content about mutual funds, market updates, SIPs, benefits, and investor awareness. As I told you that I go for conferences and all these things.
Yes.
Investor awareness sports. The goal is simplify investment concepts and help people make informed financial decisions. So, and it has been very, very positive also. Because when you are writing article, when you are sending something, they also have the feeling that my advisor, consultant is knowledgeable. Basically, they should have the feeling also that कि बंदा लिख रहा है, अगर मार्केट में आ रहा है या उनका एडवाइजर खोज में आ रहा है, तो ऐसे नहीं आ रहा है, कहीं ना कहीं उनको नॉलेज है, so he can guide me properly. So my money is in safe hand. This idea has to be created in the mind of the customer.
श्योर. आज ये हम जो वंडरफुल वीडियो पॉडकास्ट कर रहे हैं मनीष जी, व्यूअर्स में बहुत सारे ऐसे व्यूअर्स भी होंगे जो म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री में कदम रख रहे हैं एज इन्वेस्टर्स या एज म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स एज वेल. तो आप क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे, बिकॉज आपके पास इतना एक्सपीरियंस है, what message would you like to give to all these young viewers listening to you?
Okay. Well, through this partner connect, my message to fellow mutual fund distributors who are just starting their journey is to focus on investor trust and education rather than short-term business growth. जैसे आज पैसा खाली लेना है, आप सुरेन भाई से मेरे को लेना है, that relation should not be. It should be. इसलिए मैंने बोला कि मैं स्टॉक होल्डिंग से आज 25 साल से मैं ऐसे क्लाइंट्स हैं, बिकॉज उनके बाद उनकी फैमिली they are recommending, it becomes contagious. When you are ethical, when you are genuine, when you are not there for the business only. कोरोना में वो बहुत सारी चीजें हुई जिसमें आपको फैमिली टच, आपका अपना, because it comes from your within. Again, I am saying that relationships should not be artificial. So for younger generations, I am saying don't be so professional. Try to develop a relationship with all the clients because they are all like young, they are elders. So this is what. So always remember, we are not just selling products. We are helping families to achieve their financial dreams.
Wonderful. And investor को क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे सर आप?
To the investors, like I would say, stay disciplined, stay investment, have patience, because mutual funds are one of the best vehicles for long-term wealth creations. But they require patience and consistency. Don't be swayed by short-term market movements. आज गिर गया, कल move कर जाए, यहाँ से change. So start early, invest regularly through SIPs, and let the power of compounding, rupee cost averaging work for you. Wealth creation is a journey, and mutual fund can be your best companion in that journey.
Wonderful. Very, very well way you summed it up. So, well, for our viewers, this is Mr. Manish Vinod, RM Associates, Ranchi. Manish जी, बहुत ही अच्छा लगा आपसे आज जुड़ के, आपसे डिस्कस करके, आपके थॉट्स सुन के, एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर योर टाइम, एंड आपने अपनी पूरी जर्नी बताई, पूरा प्रोसेस बताया. थैंक यू सो मच. विशिंग यू द वेरी वेरी बेस्ट फ्रॉम एडवाइजर कोच.
Thank you.
थैंक यू.